Bub, is your family making the trip to?
Yes. Yes, they are.
So, I mean, what's that going to be like for you to? I mean, have they been to any home games this year?
They've been to all of them, actually. Yeah.
How cool is that they are able to come out here and see you play? You know, being far away from home.
That's cool. I definitely appreciate it. I love them for it. They love me, and they come out to support.
How excited are you to play in an NBA arena?
Really excited. Really excited, There's something I want to do in the future, so why not do it now?
Have you ever done that before?
Yes.
Yeah.
I played in the Sixers arena before.
Okay.
Bob, your coach, your dad's a coach, right?
Yes.
What kind of things they teach you? Not so much how to shoot jump shots and dribble, but how to handle the pressure of the game.
He really just tried to teach me at a young age how to just think the game, and when you know what's gonna happen, or when you just have a lot of knowledge in the game, it just makes things a lot easier for you. So he always just tried to teach me, the little things to just know, like jump balls, possession arrows, mismatches, just thinking the game more. He always tried to teach me that at a young age.
What have the past couple weeks been like for you, Bob? It seems like you've been getting a little bit of attention as you've been playing and starting your college career.
Last couple of weeks have been same old, class, practice, games, just trying to win games, really.
There's no one like texting you from home saying, "Oh, I saw you play last night" or anything like that.
Oh yeah, I definitely got a lot of friends that's gonna support. I appreciate them for it too, but all the extra stuff, I just try not to pay attention to.
Freddie,
Oh, go ahead, Jay.
How are you a different player this year?
I'm trying to be defensively much better. Offensively, I haven't yet picked up. I know I'm much better. I just haven't got my chance yet. But season just started.
Last year, Fetty, I remember, it was early in the season. You went to Brooklyn and faced some really good bigs, and they put you to the test. Are you excited to kind of go back to New York and show maybe the national stage how well your game has developed in the last year?
Of course. Now it's different that I have a year under me. I have played against top bigs in the country. So, yeah.
But you mentioned getting better defensively, but I mean, last year you were one of the top shot blockers in the conference. I mean, what's the next step? What's the next level for you to get better defensively?
Just more blocks, more rebounds, help my team to win.
Jeff talked about how when you were in Finland this summer, you worked with the national team and how it was pretty similar to what you guys do here. Have you noticed any differences in your game since this summer, and what do you think you got to work on while you were over there with them?
Really on all kind of stuff. Seeing on defense, different helps and stuff like that. Got to guard different kind of players. Really, I picked up a lot of things. I feel like I just got better on reading different things.
How does the competition in practice here stack up against the competition with the pros over there?
It's different. It's definitely different. But the competition is always fun here. We play hard against each other. We get each other better. Playing against pros. So.
Bob, on the note of competition, I mean, you got your first opportunity coming up to play against a Power 5 opponent, play on ESPN. I mean, are you excited for a little bit of a bigger stage?
Yeah, of course. I'm excited for it. Everyone's going to be whatever it is, nervous, excited, whatever, but I'm ready to face it for sure.
Freddie, how is the team different this year than it was last year?
We got more length, more younger guys, more energy, more. It's just fun. It's same kind of team as last year, but I feel like younger dudes bring more pop and energy, and it's just fun.
A little different start to the season this year too, right?
Yeah.
Has that been enjoyable for you? Last year you guys were, fighting for your life at this time essentially. Is it nice to get off to, an easy start, although against lesser competition? But is it nice to kind of just hit the ground running like you?
Yeah, it's definitely super nice. We clicked from the start. Like, we know each other. We like to play with each other, and we like to win.
Is this what you envisioned when you committed to Pitt? Getting a lot of early minutes starting early on. Is that what you envisioned when you committed last year?
Yeah, I would be lying if I said, a lot of the guys leaving didn't influence my decision. So I kind of seen for myself that I would at least get my feet wet a little bit as a freshman. Now, getting this, I didn't really expect, but I definitely expected to, see the floor.
When you were looking at last year's team and you saw guys like Fetty that were going to come back this year, how did you feel that your game fit in with those guys, and did that play a role too? Like, you can play with him, you can play with the Twins, etc.
I was excited. From where I'm from, there's not really a lot of like bigs, honestly. Like in the DMV area, there's a lot of good guards that come out of that area. So I was always, especially when I got older, I was always just like the tallest player on my team. And to play with like an actual like big that's gonna do big things, I was really excited for it.
Obviously, you're shooting really well from the outside right now, but as a point guard, your job is also to get everyone involved. How do you manage the hot hand while also knowing that your job is to get all 5 people scoring?
I would say just making the right play. If the ball comes back to me, just be aggressive. But I would say always just being aggressive and making the right play. If 2 people on me, I'm going to swing it. If I feel like I got a good shot going, I'm going to take it, Just
Seems like your favorite shot is you just take it right up, and before everyone can even get set, you're popping one. I mean, is that true? Like, do you feel like you can kind of catch teams sleeping when they're waiting for you guys to kind of set up an offensive set, and you just take it early in the shot clock? You like that look?
For sure. Coach preaches, and we drill it in practice. First 12 seconds is essentially ours. So I feel like if I see an opening in those first 12, I'm going to take it.
Fetty, last year's team with all those older guys was very confident. They sure of themselves. What's the confidence level of this year's team compared to last year's team?
It's super high. We know what we want to do. We want to win. We want to be a better team than last year. So, super confident.
Fetty, did you celebrate Thanksgiving last year, your first year in America?
Wasn't my first year, but yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
What was your first Thanksgiving in America like?
First Thanksgiving?
Yeah, where were you? Oh, you were in Washington County, weren't you?
It wasn't really that was a bad Thanksgiving. It wasn't really. I was just sleeping because couldn't practice because COVID. But
Okay. So what's your favorite Thanksgiving dish out of everything?
probably turkey.
Turkey? All right.
Mac and cheese.
You like turkey?
What about you, Bub?
Disgusting.
Not a turkey guy.
No.
Okay.
I like ham and macaroni and cheese.
All right.
But this is kind of a silly question, but why do you like the long sleeves? You don't see many people wearing the long sleeves when they
Oh, I really just be cold. I just be cold for real.
Turn the heat up in the peak. They got plenty of
Nah,
money here.
for real, they need to. I be freezing.
Fetty, there's obviously been a lot of moments when you guys have had the crowd on their feet here, some blowout wins to start the season. When do you find the most enjoyment in playing basketball, and so far this season? When have you been the happiest on the court?
Really, every game we get to play with each other against other guys. It's just amazing. It's fun to play against other people. So every game, honestly.
Fetty, are you surprised with how close this group is already? I mean, you guys are in November, and it seems like you already have like the chemistry thing locked down.
Not really. Like we hang out with each other. We always with each other. Honestly, like from the start, we just clicked.
And like both of you guys, you've been on different teams, like through AAU and everything. Has it come naturally like that in other settings, or is this just kind of unique where all the personalities kind of mesh from day one?
I feel like this is unique.
Yeah, it's definitely a unique experience. Not every team's like this
Yeah.
for sure.
When did you get here?
I got here May 15th.
In May?
Yes.
So, Fetty, when you say, it clicked from the start, was it like when you first met Bub, when he was being recruited? Was it when he first got on campus? When did you kind of feel like you connected with him?
I was with the national team, but when I came for that month that I came here, everybody was just joking around, and it just was easy to get to know everybody. Like, it just clicked like that. Like,
Yeah. And it helps that we all mostly live together too. So
you don't even notice it. It just clicks. We're just hanging out of nowhere.
yeah.
Bob, have you had your welcome to college basketball moment yet? Like maybe a time in practice where someone kind of humbled you and you realized the game's a little different than in high school?
Yeah, I mentioned this another time, but it was in a practice in the summer, and Ish had committed here after me, so he came here a little after, and we practiced for like a pickup, and I caught it on the wing. He was guarding me, and he just kind of just took it from me. I was like, yeah, okay, this is different. Like, these guys are just stronger. They just play harder. And it was like, at that time I realized, And I think that day he just completely like made me look like a kid. But that was definitely my welcome to college when I realized I had to get stronger. I had to get more physical with this game.
As a younger guy, do you feel like when you're going up against grad transfers or senior guards that they kind of try to pick at you a little bit because you're younger, maybe like physically or even mentally?
Yeah, I've definitely noticed it, especially in the Binghamton game. I definitely noticed it, but that's something you're gonna go through. From here on out, I will always be the younger guy, so it's just something you gotta get used to.
How do you feel that Ish's game complements yours?
I feel like it compliments mine because we are like the perfect mesh of like aggression and like non-aggression. Like Ish will always try to. He's the one that's gonna go downhill. He's gonna go right at you, and I feel like I'm the one that's gonna figure out a way around you. And it's kind of like the perfect balance.
When you're running the floor in transition, you have Ish out there, Blake, Fetty, Zach. What is going through your mind if you're looking up, the guys are hitting the wings, Fetty's, running to the rim? What's going through your mind?
Showtime. Let's make something happen. I feel like we all do something very well. So whoever we get it to, we know what they can do, and we know it's gonna go in the basket. We know we're gonna score.
Is that when this team's at its best? When you guys are running?
For sure. I feel like we're definitely a great team in transition.
How? Oh, go ahead, Jerry.
Fetty, what stands out about Florida?
Huh?
What stands out about Florida?
It's gonna be same kind of team as Jacksonville. They're gonna play with two bigs. They got size. It's gonna be great challenge to our bigs. They're gonna be ducking in, and they got a couple of shooters too. So
Sounds like you're looking forward to it.
yeah, I am.
For both of you guys, how do you feel that you guys have executed the scouting reports so far in the first 4 games of the year?
I feel like we've done it well. I feel like it shows in our wins. I feel like it shows how well we've executed. I give it up to our coaches for sure and instilling it. 2 days before games. I feel like we definitely executing the scout well.
Yeah.
And to build off of that, when you're doing your own scouting, are you more focused on watching your own film and developing your own game and then taking what your coaches tell you about the opponent, or are you also doing a self-scout on the opponent?
I'm more so doing it on my opponent. I kind of let my coaches scout me, and then I scout my opponent. The coaches tell me what I got to do, and I'll do it. And for me, I'm just, what does he like to do so I can stop it?
Same for you, Fed?
Yeah, same.
Sweet.
All right.
Real good.
Thank you.